Welcome to EWN On the Couch, where we catch up with your favorites both on and off the field. Now today we've got someone very cool, a professional stunt person, someone that does parkour for a living. Yes, parkour. Ladies and gentlemen, Kundai Murapa. Thank you for joining us on the couch today.
Thanks for having me.
So I need to know how this all started, because I read somewhere it was Power Rangers that got you onto this path. So tell me about how did you get into professional parkouring, if we can call it that?
I was 7 years old. Watched the first Power Ranger movie, and I was like, "Whoa, Dad, I want to be a Power Ranger." Then it's like, "Listen, son, there's no such thing as Power Rangers."
Doing the dad thing.
At 7 years old, he's already shattering my dreams. But anyways, I'm kidding, Dad. So he's like, it's stunt performers in suits. Then I was like, fine, I want to be a stunt performer. Then he's like, okay. Obviously, no one was assuming that that was a thing. And then I'd even forgotten about it. Skip a couple of decades, and I'm a stunt performer.
How did you get into it? I mean, how did you decide, you know what, this is something I could do very well, and this is what I'm going to do?
I'd introduced myself to parkour through YouTube, which had just...
It was crazy at a time, eh?
Yeah, it
was like just got into the scene, basically.
It was just at the cusp of YouTube being a popular thing.
Yeah.
Parkour was like one of the most dominantly prevalent things you could watch on YouTube. And I was trying to learn how to break dance, and like
always starts at breakdance.
Yeah, it always starts at breakdance.
Yeah, always. Okay.
Everything good or bad. So I'm like searching for these breakdance tutorials, and then I come across free running. I'm like, what's free running? And then it's literally these like kids in Russia or Latvia or one of those Eastern European countries, and they're like jumping across these half-constructed buildings, and I'm like, what the hell, man? That's crazy. I want to do that.
Yeah.
Like everyone else is breakdancing. I want to do something
jump
different.
Off buildings.
Let's jump off buildings.
Wow.
So that's where
then it just the bug bit.
Yeah, the bug bits. And then when I started uni, I was on Facebook. I found Parkour South Africa. I met up with some people from Parkour South Africa. We started training together, and I kind of started developing my skills from there. And then just a year later, I started Sabotage Elite, which is now the biggest parkour and free running crew in the country.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you.
So this elite free running, is it for a kid like you coming from wherever who wants to do parkour for a living, or even maybe a hobby?
The squad itself is it is an elite squad, not in the sense of being people who like to exclude others from things. It's just a matter of quality, because what we try and do is provides the highest standard of parkour, free running, stunt talent in the country. Okay. And so that's what we do. We actually function as a talent management platform for people who want to actually use their passion and talent for parkour and forge a career out of it, which is something that's very close to me. That's what I did, basically.
Okay, so that's the thing, is you've been a stuntman on Resident Evil, one of the movies, Dark Towers with Idris Elba.
Yes.
How did you get into that? Is there auditions for stuntmen, or do they kind of just, it's about who you know? I don't know, relationships were very important to you in this industry as well. So how did you get into
relationships are important. In general, it's all a process of you go through an audition process, and obviously you have to look the part, especially if you're stunt doubling.
Your character,
if you're doubling an actor, you obviously have to look a certain way.
So then, with this elite squad, you making this a career, in general, where would you like to see the sport go in South Africa? What is your dream for it? My
dream for Sabotage Elite is the same as my own personal dream, is to make a career out of doing parkour and like all this kind of stuff, basically, if I can call it that. And
make some money.
Yeah, make some money and have some freedom.
Yes.
Freedom is the most important thing, because I've seen a lot of guys who are really talented in parkour and free running, who, because of a lack of freedom. They've now found themselves behind a desk and unable to even just pursue parkour as a leisure activity, let alone a career. So what I'm trying to do is pave a way, create a market or just an avenue for people to be able to say, okay, my job is parkour and stunts, and I can pay all my bills. I can, I've got insurance, I've got everything sorted, and that's my job, and I love it because it's so freaking cool.
Yes,
obviously.
That's why you want to do it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's my dream. That's what I'm trying to do with Sabotage Elite.
There we go. You're at the forefront of it. So well done with that. And it's awesome to see you actually creating a squad to put your money where your mouth is, if I can say that. So you're not just doing it yourself. You're actually trying to get other people who have the same dream along with you. So that's very, very cool. But before you go, Kundai, we play a little game we call Just Be Honest. All right.
Okay.
Only yes or no answers.
Wow.
All right. Is it true you're the next Spider-Man?
No.
Do you have a trampoline in your backyard just to practice?
No.
Have you ever parkoured in a mall like in the movies?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Of course. Is it true there's a town in Zimbabwe named after you?
No.
Would you ever admit to listening to someone like Taylor Swift?
Yes, I would.
Ah, yes! I knew it! All the drum and bass for who? Kundai, thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Here we go. Kundai, catch him, we'll tag him, follow him, check out what he's doing, and we can't wait to see what movie he'll be in next. Maybe he is the next Spider-Man. Thanks for joining us on EWN On the Couch.